Now we'll take a look at creating a simple button. If you're following along, I'm working in o2_creating_buttons.fla in the Chapter 10 folder in the exercise files folder. This file has a layer called button, and on the button layer, there's a rounded rectangle with a gradient applied that will act as our button. On the stage, select the graphic and press F8 on your keyboard to convert it into a symbol. For the name of the symbol, type BTN simple with a capital S. A good naming convention to use for button symbols is to start the symbol name with BTN, all lowercase. For the type of symbol, choose button. Keep the registration point at the top left and click OK. You can edit a button symbol just like you edit any other symbol. To edit a button symbol, double-click the button symbol icon in the library. The button symbol in the library should be to the left of the name of the symbol that you created. Looks like a finger pressing a button. Double-click the button symbol in the library to enter symbol editing mode. You can tell that you're in symbol editing mode, editing BTN simple at the bottom of the timeline. The text furthest to the right says BTN simple and shows the button icon. And that's how you know that you're inside of the BTN symbol button. Notice the 4 frames: up, over, down, and hit. As we discussed in the last movie, up represents the button's state when the user's mouse is not over the button. Select the over frame and press F6 to create a keyframe. The over frame represents what the button will look like when the user's mouse rolls over the button. So what we'll do here is modify the graphic just a little bit. On the stage, make sure the button is selected, then let's modify the color of the button in the color panel. In the color panel, I'm going to select fill color. To tell Flash I'm going to be editing the fill color of this shape, and then I'm going to click the color swatch on the left side at the bottom of the color panel. This will select the darker color of the gradient. And now inside of the color panel, I can modify this color by making it a little bit lighter. That's what I'm going to do. At the right edge of the color panel, you can control how much black or white is in the color that you're working with. You can do that by dragging the slider all the way on the right. I'm going to drag the slider up just a little bit to make the color a little bit lighter, so that when the user rolls over the button, there will be a subtle effect that will tell the user that they have rolled over the button. It'll get just a little bit lighter. When the user clicks on the button, I'm going to make the button go back to its up state. To do that, I'm going to copy the up keyframe. Select the up keyframe, and then click and drag the up keyframe over to where the down frame is. Press Option on your keyboard if you're on the Mac, Alt on the PC, and watch your cursor update to show a plus sign. When you see the plus sign, release your mouse button, and you'll have copied the up keyframe to the down frame. Last, we'll create a frame for our hit state. Because the hit state of the button is going to be the same as the button's shape, we don't need to create a keyframe for the hit state. Rather, we can just create a regular frame. So select the hit frame and press F5 on your keyboard to extend the timeline to the hit frame. Remember again, the hit frame is the hotspot for the button. Now let's test the movie to see the button in action. Press Command Return on the Mac or Control Enter on the PC to test the movie. Roll over the button, watch it turn a little bit lighter, and then click the button and release to see the color change again. Let's close this window, and congratulations, you've created your first button.